Give me 180 seconds of your life, and I'm going to tell you why this is the best lineup of flankers in all of perfumery. Hear me out. Firstly, a disclaimer. Arabian Oud have never ever described these perfumes as flankers to one another. So that's important to note. But anyone who's ever smelled all of these, you know they have a very common thread running through all of them, and that is cashmere and musk. And not just any cashmere and musk. This one is specific to Arabian Oud, and it smells woody, a little bit musky, and very luxurious, comforting. Now, I have three criterion by which I judge a group of flankers. Firstly, that there is some common thread going through all of them. Not just they've basically used the name of a previous perfume, used its success, and thrown a completely random new perfume into the lineup. Secondly, there's actually some versatility, okay? It's not just a case of there being an EDP, an EDT, an X-ray, etc. You know how that one goes. And finally, there's no weak links in the chain. And for those three reasons, that's why I believe this is the best. So we've got to start here, because this is the genesis. Signature, although it's the least famous of the bunch, is actually the first. This started the whole chain, and this was released in 2017. And Signature, there's a reason why it doesn't get much love, and that's because it's not a very powerfully projecting perfume. It's very soft. So when you step into Arabian Oud and you've got all those crazy perfumes in there, this one isn't going to stick out, but this one is an absolute stunner, okay? This is autumn in a bottle. It's that cashmere musk at the base with cardamom and nutmeg. It just smells so warm and inviting. If Signature was autumn in a bottle, Diwan is spring in a bottle. You basically have that same cashmere musk, of course. You have the cardamom, but now they've added in some green apple and some citrus. And this just makes it way more versatile. I wouldn't say this is a summer perfume, as some people say, but this is a beautiful, slightly fresh, very versatile perfume. And this, for me, oh yeah, it has one of the, maybe the best cardamom note I've ever smelled in a perfume. Absolutely stunning. Diwan. Okay, so next up, we've got Sultani, the most popular of all of these perfumes, and there's a good reason for that. This is the most versatile, and for me, if you told me choose one perfume from your whole collection for life, I would choose Sultani, because it's just so versatile. You can use it in any season, and it smells incredible. You've got cashmere and musk, but now you've got some top notes of a little bit of cardamom, a touch, orange, but you mainly get citrus and pink pepper, and that gives it a very kind of fresh, slightly spicy character. Really nice, very masculine smelling, and it just works in any situation. Check this one out. Okay, so Amiri suffers the same issue that Signature does due to reformulation. It's not the strongest projecting perfume, but when you smell this one, oh, you just don't care, honestly. Very simple. This is like freshly baked bread. You know, it's very simple, but it's just perfect smelling. It's just cashmere musk, vanilla, and lemon. And it's that kind of vanilla and lemon you get with Chanor Allure Homme Blanche. Absolutely amazing. Honestly, this smells so refined. Finally, Al Farid, one of my favorite perfumes of all time. And this one is almost very hard to describe. If you smell that cashmere and musk, that's there, no doubt. You also have the pink pepper and bergamot you get in Sultani. But they've added a few other things in here, like oud and patchouli. And this one is such an interesting blend between a kind of oriental perfume and a Western perfume. It smells very masculine, in my opinion, although I know there's a lot of women who like to wear this. And it has a very kind of rich, commanding type of presence, this perfume. Honestly, Farid, this is the best seller for Arabian Oud in Qatar, and there's very good reason for that. If you get a chance, please try this one out.